the beginning of another trip. I don't know how well GoPro's picking it up, but we just went by the Copper Harbor Lighthouse. We are leaving the Keweenaw Peninsula of Michigan. And although it looks like there's something out there, that is a mirage. There is no way you can see the 45 miles to Isle Royale yet. But it's picture perfect day today. I believe the forecast was 2-mile-an-hour winds out of the northeast. Very little ripple. Up there's the Captain John. We are leaving the Keweenaw Peninsula. And of course, this is me. Adventure number 3, 2022. Here we are, leaving Copper Harbor. Beautiful day on Lake Superior. Beautiful. Couldn't ask for a smoother passing. We're rolling into a fog. You can barely see the tips of the Rockaway Mountain. But we're rolling into a fog. Kind of eerie. We rolled into a fog bank. Can barely see anything anymore. I know we're not that far from Copper Harbor, but we drove right into a bank of fog. We're about an hour and a half into our journey. Normally, on a normal clear day, you'd see both the Keweenaw Peninsula and Isle Royale would be starting to come into play. But as you can see, we went into this fog bank and really can't see anything. It's going to be one of those crossings where all of a sudden, boom, there's the island. One thing Captain Ben Kilpula told me one time is, most of the time when you have fog, you have glass-like lake conditions. Couldn't ask for a smoother crossing. Beautiful today. It's 10:31. We're only a little more than a half hour away from the island. We should be seeing the island right now. As you can see, it's just dense fog, but you can see the water. Very calm crossing today. But you can't see anything. It's going to be one of those days where all of a sudden, wow, there's the island as we're pulling in. But it's been a smooth ride, like glass the whole way. I don't think this boat rocked at all. I don't know how well GoPro's picking it up, but Lake Superior's like calm as I've seen. A little cold. They said the buoys say it's 38-degree water temperature still. Said the Passage Island marker, whatever it is, says it's 48 degrees on the island right now. So we'll see when we get there. This is going to be one of those days. It's like 10 minutes to 11 and it's all of a sudden going to just appear. The island's going to be like, oh, there it is. But the fog is still so thick. Normally you'd see the island for the last half an hour. You cannot see the island still. So it's been a strangely calm ride today. Great passage as far as the lakes. Very, very calm. But you can't see, I don't know, 50 feet maybe. I believe very shortly the island's gonna appear. It's about 5 minutes to 11. So that means we are probably 15 or 20 minutes away from pulling into Snug Harbor. But all of a sudden the sky became visible. You can see some clouds over there. And there's like a weird light. Almost like we're gonna come out from this fog. we'll see. I believe the island's coming into view. I do see land. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but Isle Royale dead ahead. We should be seeing something. I can't tell if that's land we're looking at or just a really weird cloud. I'm gonna leave the GoPro on for a minute and just see what it becomes. After a while of staring at the horizon, it turns into a mirage. But based on the time it is, it's after 11. We should be coming in to Isle Royale here shortly. Well, it's 10 after 11. What I saw earlier must have been a mirage, because we're still in dense fog, can see nothing, and it's 10 after 11. So, well, it's 11:25. We still can't see land. We gotta be real close to the island though, because we left right at 8 o'clock. We left Copper Harbor. It's gotta be right out there. One of the smoothest queen rides I've had. The people are getting restless. Coming up on 3.5 hours of boat ride and they can't see the island yet. It's kind of funny to hear. It's got to be right there though. It's gonna just all of a sudden, boom, yep, we're here. Feel like the boat's turning, but I don't know if that's real or not. The fog's playing tricks on me. I swear I see the outline of trees, and then we keep coming in closer and they're not trees, they're just like mirages. It's 11:27. We should be there. I forget what the name of the pass is, but we go through between two islands and enter into Rock Harbor before we turn the corner and go into Snug Harbor. Oh, I see something up ahead. Looks like a small boat. Not sure if the camera is picking it up, but it's dead ahead of us. Looks like a small white boat. I see the land now. So we are here. It was one of those days where all of a sudden, yep, there it is. Welcome to Isle Royale. Here's my humble abode for the night. I go out on the Voyager tomorrow to Chippewa Harbor. But this is Shelter 7. Campground seems pretty empty, but if someone shows up or the campground gets full or something, I always only use half the shelter. Here's a unique thing about Shelter 7 in Rock Harbor that I've never used this shelter, so I did not know this. But for future reference, everyone who sees this, just down the hill from Shelter 7 is a beautiful potable water spigot. That's Shelter 8. The other side of the outhouse is Shelter 6. So I learned something after many dozens of trips here. I actually learned something new. There's a spigot halfway up the trail from Shelter 7.